Good morning, everyone. I want to share with you the devotion for today and just some thoughts as we are preparing ourselves for Holy Week. So I thought I would just give you a few thoughts as I go into the scripture reading that was on for the devotional today. And it says 6 days. I'm reading from John 12 verses 1 through 8. And it says, 6 days before the Passover, Jesus therefore came to Bethany, where Lazarus was, whom Jesus had raised from the dead. So they gave a dinner for him there. Martha served, and Lazarus was one of those reclining with him at the table. Mary, therefore, took a pound of expensive ointment, made from pure nard, and anointed the feet of Jesus, and wiped his feet with her hair. The house was filled with the fragrance of the perfume. But Judas Iscariot, one of his disciples, he who was about to betray him, said, "Why was this ointment not sold for 300 denarii and given to the poor?" He said this not because he cared about the poor, but because he was a thief, and having charge of the money bag, he used to help himself to what was put into it. Jesus said, "Leave her alone, so that she may keep it for the day of my burial. For the poor you always have with you, but you do not always have me." We see at the feast Mary pours out this expensive perfume. Now, when you poured that out, there was no way to stop it, because the way in which the bottle was we basically had to break the bottle, because they didn't have the stoppers that we have today. They didn't have some of the things that we have today for perfume. She just had to break it, and it was so expensive. It was this elaborate perfume. And when Judas rebukes her, Jesus says, "She has prepared me for my burial." We see what Mary does as an act of preparation, an act of preparing for what's to come, an act of preparing for Jesus' death, for Jesus to be buried. We see an act of preparation happen. We also see an act of preparation as we see John gives a little bit of foreshadowing of what's about to happen when Judas rebukes her. We see John say, Judas, who was about to betray Jesus. John gives us a little foreshadowing. He gives us a little bit of preparation for what's about to come. As we look at John 12, as you look at the verses that we read, it's really all about preparation. It's preparing for what's to come. Today, throughout this week, I encourage you to prepare your hearts for what's about to come, for what's going to happen. Prepare your hearts as you read, if you follow the devotionals, or maybe you're doing your own devotional as you read the stories of Jesus' final week, as you look at the stories of the Last Supper, of Jesus washing the disciples' feet, as you read the stories of his arrest, of his trial, of his crucifixion. I encourage you to use this week as a time of preparation, to begin thinking, to begin preparing your hearts for what's to come. I want to encourage you to prepare your hearts for this week. Love you all. If you need anything, let me know. God bless, and may you do some preparation this week for what's about to come. God bless. Bye.